Alright, we're gonna do a rush because that's honestly the best game out on this game right now. Yeah, there's a first time for everything if it decides to go okay. Are we live? I really wish I had a viewer to tell me if the stream's up and running. Flea, you stalked me. I'm giving you permission to stalk me. Exactly. That's why. 21 out of 24. I think we're live. It's only an advertisement. Are you joining my game? Are you loading or what? Okay, I'm good at sniping, but I'm not good at the rest of it. Ah, that's nice. Oh, we're alright, we picked a great match to join. We're already losing. Alright. That'll do, boys. That'll do. Good game. 10 out of 10 right there, yeah. So I'm gonna assume your Twitch name is TKOCR. I'm gonna guess your Twitch name is TKOCR. Would the shots fired count as an achievement, or what? I don't think that would count as a good thing. Check my personal score. Alright, I had 0 kills. My KD ratio was 0. My resupplies, 0. My score per minute was 22. That's how you know your friend spawned on you. I'm just waiting till we can get more people in the stream before I actually start the update itself. Drive, Flea. Don't run, just briskly walk. Can you get in? That's when the car's just like, nah fam, let the Canadian drive. Remember, Flea, we're both snipers. Oh. I wonder. Nope. what I was trying to do, like I was trying to be sneaky and then like turn the thing that was like the tank was next to around and just open fire on it. I don't know why I thought it would work. Also, that sandstorm's coming in really quick. I'm dead. Yeah. And being a sniper suddenly lost all meaning when the sandstorm rolled in. Because quite frankly, mate, I can't see bloody. You know what, mate? I can't see nothing. I can't. This is where all my British followers leave. Are we Japanese? Why did my character... I don't know. Allahu Akbar. I don't know. I know we're England. We're English. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
We have armed objectives.
And camp. I mean, to be fair, we can't see anything. What's going? I cannot see. I'm blinded by the light, literally. That's the point in time where the game's like, nah fam, it's time for you to go to heaven.
Armed objective apples.
You know that famous movie, All Dogs Go to Heaven? This movie's called All Canadians Go to Heaven and Hell. All Costa Rican / Canadians go to heaven and hell.
We have taken out objective apples.
You know, this sandstorm's being a real pain in the butt.
Enemy artillery barrage to stop firing.
Battlefield, please, I need to update people when they join. If they join. I need to be able to see so I don't suck. And my phone's going off. I got a new Instagram notification. I'm professional, I swear. Oh, I know. And that was Asia, I believe.
We have armed objective butter.
I thought I explained myself for that. Well, sorry, I was replying to something on Instagram. Whoa, whoa, super negative. Allahu Akbar. You've been a medic this entire time and you haven't healed me once. dick. Anyway, this is probably as much people as we're gonna get in here. So, update time, and anyone that's here that knows anyone that knows anybody that watches me, feel free to spread the word of why I haven't been streaming. As of late, my sleep schedule's frigged. I've been up till, like, the latest I've been up is 8 a.m. That's why and I'm trying to, because I start school again Wednesday. So I've been trying to take some time to myself and get that back on track, but I realized today when I was up till 8, up till 6, I realized it wasn't streaming again. It wasn't streaming, it was the pure fact of... It was the fact of, it was probably a different game. Like, it was probably Rainbow Six, because I was up all night with Flea trying to gold that. But streaming isn't the problem. And if anyone has any questions of if my streams will be affected by school, the answer is no, for now. Unless I have any after-school activities, then it'll probably be a bit delayed. But as of right now, I have gone out of my way with a friend of mine. The schedule you see on on my Twitter page now is what you is the times I should always be live, because I've gone out of my way to mark it out to where I'd be just home from school, and then I stream for an hour and a half, 2.5 hours. So the streams won't get affected by school. It's the best I can say, as far as I know. But there will be a craft fair this year that once again I will volunteer for. So there probably won't be a stream. Wait, no, that's normally on a Saturday, so there won't be a stream on a... No, I don't stream Saturday regardless. There might also... The most I can tell you is if there is stream delays or cancellations during when I start school again. Because from here on out, I'm going to resume streaming on my actual schedule. I'm just decided I should clear everything up for you guys. Because I kind of just left my streams in the dark, like... And that's not how it should be. I should have let you guys know the plan before I took the time off, and I know that. But the plan I came up with my mom, well, that I came up with by myself and my mom agreed with, is I wouldn't stream until I got my stream schedule back on track. But then I realized it isn't a streaming, so... Streams will resume, but today I'm doing this stream now because I won't be able to stream later on today or be on PS4 at all, because I promised an old friend of mine that I would play PS3 with her, since she doesn't know if she'll be able to have enough money to get a PS3 this month. So this is everything that I know of right now. Now, softball practice, because I will be joining softball again, because that is one of my favorite sports, and it's probably the most fun I actually have in school, outside of hanging out with friends and all that. Another update, I will probably be getting an office, which not an office in a different office building. I will probably be getting like a room to call my designated streaming room very soon. When my dad gets home, me and him will be turning the spare room in the basement into an office for me, which I can use to focus on my studies and stream. So this is everything I know of as of right now. So school starts Wednesdays, so if there is delays in my streams from here till now, it's either I'm sick, or I'm doing something with family, or I didn't get that much sleep the night before, because I prefer quantity over quality. Like, I know it doesn't show, but I prefer to be more awake for you guys instead of on the verge of passing out. And next time I do something like this, I'm probably going to write out a list, because Flea can probably tell I'm just blabbering at this point, trying to get all the points across. But even still, if you follow me on Twitter, I do tweet out when I will be streaming and if I'm taking a day off, so follow me over there. I'll say it here, so you don't need to stalk me like Flea did. My Twitter is bestman1212, which isn't really stalking, it's just the same as my Twitch or account, just take out the. And then if you want to see some of my older content, you can... I'm not ending the stream, by the way, I'm just getting all this out of the way. You can go to my YouTube, which is Best Man. Just look for the same, if I'm correct, same icon as I have on Twitch. Yeah, same username as everything. It's just Best Man. And it's, if you know Splinter Cell, it has that as the emblem.
Destroy the objective.
Ow. But yeah. Is there anything I'm missing that I wanted to update you guys on? You're an awesome streamer and great commentary. Thanks, Supra. It means a lot, man. I mean that, but I feel like whenever I say something like that, I just feel like I'm being so sarcastic when I actually mean what I'm saying. I would say update on the new girlfriend situation, but I don't have one. It's life. I'm only young. That's one thing. Don't ever think you need someone to be happy. Because you don't. Happiness is what you make it. We're getting wise at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. But happiness is what you make it. And if you go out of your way to make someone else smile, 9 chances out of 10 the world will reward you. And give you something that'll make you smile. You know, feel free to chime in here anytime here, because I'm just blabbering. You're letting me top. You know, that's what all my ex-girlfriends said, Flea. No, I mean, and thank you, Super. It does mean a lot. I try to be entertaining and funny and all that. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, I honestly just started streaming to try and make you guys in on a little secret. The real reason I started streaming was I'm shy. Like, I'm really shy. like outside of online or anything, I'm the shyest dude you'll ever meet. But once you get to know me, then it's just good. It's fun. We hang out, we have fun. So that's the real reason why I started streaming. I started streaming so I could get out, like try and get out of being shy.
Here's a grenade for you.
I don't hear it in your voice that you're shy. I'm somewhat shy. Like I used to be a lot more shy in the way I pronounce words. The only reason you get a sense of confidence when I talk about games is basically you don't sound like an idiot. Thanks, man. I joke around saying that I sound like an idiot and all that, this and the other thing. Also, I actually leveled up my... You just say I have a nice voice or a nice boy?
We have taken out objective butter.
Thank you.
Wait for the enemy
I'm gonna say,
to stop firing.
sweet man, we just met, and I'm straight. But no, anything, like I've told another friend this, anything that I've learned about girls is self-taught. Like, and I've picked some stuff from my friends and all this and the other stuff, but
Attack the new objectives.
I just go from what I think is how girls should be treated. Always put someone else's smile, well, don't always. Yeah, you asked, Flea actually asked the question because he has to tell his girlfriend's grandma that they're together. And honestly, if you want my honest answer, I gave you it. Just be honest, man. There's no point in hiding it or doing anything like that. People like that... Yeah, so the best bet that I can honestly tell you is just be honest with her.
Armed objective butter.
Because 9 times out of 10, she'll most likely respect you a hell of a lot more than if you go out of your way to try to tell her something and end up snaking out. So just be honest with her. No, don't say screwing. Just say, I like your just here. I'll show you. I'll tell you how I would word it. If I was in your situation, sorry about this, Super. I know we got off topic about updating and all that, but here's how I would word it. I would go up to her and say, ask her if I can tell her something. I would be like, I like your and just say, me and your granddaughter have been together for however long you two have been together, and I really like her and she really likes me. I hope you can accept that. That's how... If she says no, then honestly, that's something she has to deal with. She can't force her granddaughter to break up with you. No one can force anyone to make themselves do something. That's one thing I've learned. No one else impacts your decision. They can impact it if you've already been having those thoughts. That's my thought process. Like, if you've been having those thoughts of wanting to do something, and then someone's like, oh yeah, do it, go for it, or tries to convince you to break up with someone, and that person had to have been having some thoughts of it beforehand. You don't just decide, oh hey, this person's telling me I should do it. Yeah, that's honestly the best I can tell you, man. 9 chances out of 10, she's gonna accept it. And if she doesn't, she just has to suck it up. Because if you make her granddaughter happy, and if she sees that you make her granddaughter happy, then that's gonna make her happy. Anyway, Super, the only reason I don't I get a sense of confidence when just gonna move on from that topic. Yeah, because I'm sappy, and I'm getting emotional that I'm single. But no. Anyway, back onto it. The only reason I get a sense of confidence when I talk about stuff like that is because I've had friends be in situations where I can learn from it. You can, no matter what happens in life, whether it happens to you or to one of your friends, you can always learn from it and try to avoid it. Life is a learning experience, and you always gotta push yourself to learn more. You gotta be willing and able to. So whether everything I've learned about girls from here, and I'm sure there's way more experienced people than me that can help you out, I'm just giving you my opinion of how I'd handle the situation. Everyone has opinions differently. Welcome new viewers, by the way, to the stream. And as for how I have confidence when I talk about games, is because even though it doesn't seem like it, I do some research on games. Why is there a tank in here? I got tank and tear gas. Yeah, I do, like, it's either I play the games for a decent amount, and I learn, and then I just start over, and then I go through and try to help anybody else, because with Dark Souls especially, like, I've never been good at the Souls game. Dark Souls 3 was actually the first one that I've ever beaten. So I did get help with that, and I did stream my first playthrough, which was actually probably one of the most fun I've actually had on a live stream. But it's a learning experience. Like, I had help on that, then I was able to go through it again and help my friends out. So the way I view the world is you take, but you also give back. And honestly, that's another reason why I started streaming. Not to grow my confidence,
The enemy has defused objective apples.
but also to bring entertainment to others that have brought so much entertainment to me over when I was younger and all that. When I was younger and started watching YouTube and all that, this and the other stuff. We gotta take out the tank first. Anyway, that's all I'll add on that topic, because I'm pretty sure someone left because they were annoyed with me for rambling on. But I mean, what do you expect? I don't condone to be good at video games. I never have and I never will, because I'm not good. Anyone that's seen us play Rainbow Six Siege would know that. We went down to bronze in one day. But I'm back up to silver. No, there was a point in time like when we wouldn't take it seriously because we knew it was just a game, and at the end of the day, it's not gonna matter. But then that's what happens after if you lose interest in a goal. I am in no way qualified to talk about this stuff because there's like actual professionals and people that have gone to school for all this. Like, I know a YouTuber that I actually know a psychiatrist that's a YouTuber. Like, I don't know him personally. I know of his channel and I watch his channel and he does great content. I found him through a friend. His YouTube is Infinite Waters, and I don't know. Yeah, my brain farted. Now, I know there is a point where you can only take so much until you have to give back. I switched topics, by the way, so let me go back to the goals one. Sorry, it's a jungle up here at 3 in the morning. And Flea's not really helping. Let me take a drink real quick of my Pepsi. Oh, I plan on keeping my positive outlook. There's no point in being negative. When people come into my streams, I may be negative sometimes. That's either because I'm somewhat in a bad mood, or I just lost a boss fight that I was so close to beating, or I'm getting frustrated, but that's normal. It's normal to get frustrated or be grumpy when you're tired, or what was the third option, Flea? Grumpy, angry, or did I say boss fight? Yes, that was the first option. Boss fight, sleepy, or just have those annoyed days. But even still, if I'm going through that, I try my best to hide it. Like, I try my best to cover it up and just let people come in, enjoy the games, and have a good time, because there's no point in spreading negativity. Because that's the thing, no matter how much of a bad day you're having, someone could always be having a worse one. You don't know what happens behind closed doors. There's always someone going to be having a worse day than you. And I watched a YouTuber recently. His channel name is LZBMX, and he was going through a bad day because he didn't think because his college was calling him and telling him he couldn't graduate. He might not be able to graduate. So then he went through all this, and he was having troubles with his car. Hang on, let me just...
The enemy has objective apples.
Anyway, he was having all these troubles with his car and all that. And he put this in the greatest way anyone could ever word it.
The enemy has armed objective butter.
There's always going to be someone having a worse day than you, no matter what. Like, you need to think, someone might have lost their job today, someone might have lost a loved one, someone might have, as dark as the topic this is, someone might have lost someone to depression, which is a serious topic that I'm not going to get into because I know I'm not qualified to talk about that. All I know is if you know anyone who's going through that, try your best. Just try your best to help them out, and do not give up on them. Because I know there are some people out there that if they feel like they're not making any progress, it will discourage them. And I'm sure Flea knows people like that as well. Do not get discouraged if you feel like you're making no progress in helping somebody. Because even if it's just the littlest thing, like a smile every now and then, that is helping them. That will always help them.
Enemy coordinates have been sent to our artillery.
And I'm getting emotional thinking about this. But anyway, yeah. Help them the best you can, but do not leave their side, because you don't know what, like... Yeah, you don't want to be the one that left them. Like, I don't know how I'm trying to word this, because I'm actually getting emotional at this point. So I'll just leave it at that. If you know someone with depression, try and get them to see help. Like professional help. And try and help them the best you can. Arakba. But when it comes down to it, do not get disgruntled. But yeah, and do you agree with what I'm saying here, Flea? Never leave someone with depression, because you don't know what it might do to them. Every action has a repercussion. And that's why I try so hard to be positive for you guys. Because at the end of the day, there's someone that is just having 10 times worse of a day than you are. And you don't want to make their day worse. You want to try and lift people's spirits as a streamer. You want to be the one to lift people up, not have people lift you up all the time. And I was guilty of this for a while, I'll be honest. Like, there was a time when I just turned to friends to try and cheer me up when I was feeling down. Like, I didn't want to cheer myself up. But now, that's also why I took a small break from streaming, because I constantly looked to stream with someone and to have someone lift my spirits. But now, you stop me. But now I'm back, I'm happy. Happiest that I could ever be, and I want to spread my positivity with people. The society we live in nowadays, and once again, to anybody new to this stream, I am nowhere near qualified to talk about this. Anything you're hearing from me is just my personal opinion. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. The society we live in nowadays, it's a take society. It's a take and take and take society. Like, there's... more people nowadays think about themselves and think about what they can do for other people, and I shouldn't say more, because I actually know a good few people that'll try their best to help people out. Like me, if I see someone in trouble, I will try to help out as best I can, no matter what. And that's how everyone should be. If you see someone in trouble or hurting or anything, try to sit them down and help them out. Because as I was saying, the society I'm sorry I'm getting sidetracked so much, Supra. The society we live in today, and Flea, it's a take society. People will try to use you to take your positivity and put it onto them. Because people, it's a use society. People will use you to get your positivity, and you will use them to up your positivity and to try to spread your positivity. And I'm sure you can agree with Flea with what I've said about people wanting to take. Do you have anything to add to this subject? Yeah, and there are people like that. Like, at the end of the day, be there for who you can, but if you feel like someone is not serving you any benefit, then yeah, like, be with those who lift you up. Don't be with those that are dragging you down, always in a constant bad mood. Because believe it or not, and like, this is from Ralph Smart, and this is something that literally stuck with me. Those, like, others' brain power, energy can affect your energy, which is why I was in such a bad mood for a while. Because I was hanging out with the wrong type of people. I was hanging out with people that were influencing my mind in a negative way.
The enemy has defused
And then
objective butter.
what changed that and what actually got me to stream tonight is the fact that I found crap ton better friends, and like Supra, I still gotta talk to you more because you're amazing people. Honestly, like, you've given me beta keys, you've given me all this, that, and I honestly am so thankful to have you in my life. We gotta have a game on this someday, by the way. But yeah, be with those who lift your spirits up, because if you think someone's like not doing anything for you, they're just negative all the time, 9 chances out of 10 you spend so much time with them, you're gonna become negative. And I'm sure, as Flea said, he can agree with that, because he's had people tell him, like, don't hang out with this person, they're not benefiting you. And I know it might suck, because at the end of the day, you want to be there. You want to be friends with as many people as you can, because, especially in high school, and what I've noticed in high school, people will be friends with people just for the popularity. Because in society nowadays, the amount of friends you have debates how cool you are. Like, I don't have many friends. I have a few close friends at school. I've only had one girlfriend that lives here. The other two live in different parts of the world, which I'll remain secret. Super, you would know.
Attack the new objectives.
But yeah, I have actually lost some friends, and I still have some friends that I know, because they're talking about those people that they pretend to be friends with in a negative way, and it had affected me and changed who I was in that school year. But this year, I'm gonna try my hardest to cut. Like, I won't with my friends, because I'm in a very small school, so I won't leave them completely. I'll just cut back on the time I spend with them. I know that's going against everything I just told you guys, but sometimes, like, I'm in a very awkward situation where
Taken out objective butter.
there's like a handful of students in my school. And by handful, I mean handful. Like, I've actually said the number of students on a past stream, and everyone was shocked. Like, there was a point in time where, like, there was a very bad sickness going on at my school, and 30 students, not even 30, I think there was like 6 people throughout the whole school, were only in school. I can't remember the exact number, this was a while ago. Do you think most of those people will your... Do you think most of those people will... Your school will... see each other in college? I don't know. Because... do you think most of those people in your school will see each other in college? I don't know. I know.
That's an enemy scout.
We have taken out objective apples. Wait for the enemy artillery barrage to stop firing.
Yeah. 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 Like, we have to go out of our way. Like, where I live, we need to, like, go to town or somewhere to make friends. But that's the beauty of the internet. Hang on, I'll answer your question in a minute, Supra. That's the beauty of the internet. Nowadays, you can have friends anywhere and everywhere. Because I know myself, like, if I go to America, or anywhere, like, I don't know, because, hang on, I'll answer your question in a second. That's the beauty, as I was saying, that's the beauty of the internet, like, we can have friends anywhere and everywhere in the world. Like, I know, like, if I go anywhere in this world, like, say America or England, I would most likely have a spot to stay. Like, I know Supra would probably let me chill at his house for a bit. If I go to LA or anywhere, Daniel or Eric would let me visit. But yeah, I honestly wouldn't be able to tell you, Supra, because we have that many colleges here, and it also depends on the classes. Like, I'd say there's a good chance that some might see each other. Like, I know if I'm pretty sure for what I want to do when I graduate high school, I probably won't see many of my friends doing it, because I want to be like a game developer. Like, I want to do this, like, because this intrigues me. Now, whether or not my grades are good enough, I will still try. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. Like, for some people, your high school friends are only temporary. Like, people are temporary in this world. There are people that you'll run into and you'll stick to forever. Like, you'll be glue. Because I know my mom's friend, when my mom went to high school, back when the dinosaurs roamed the earth. Come on now. That's a saying my teacher has. Yeah. She's still best friends with the best friend she had in high school, which I think is amazing. But that's, like, my friend brought this up because she said she was upset that she's seeing her friends walk out and never see them coming back. That's how high school is. some of the friends you make will be temporary. The chances of making, like,
Enemy artillery barrage to stop the firing.
the chances of you making permanent friends in high school are decently low. As bad as this is to say, but that's my honest opinion. People are temporary in this life, but the effect they leave on you is long-lasting. That's why you always want to try to surround yourself with positive people,
Attack the new objectives.
because memories last forever if you want them to. People, everything fades after a while.
We have
Yeah,
armed objective.
always strive to reach your greatest version.
We have armed objective apples.
Show kindness to those that you think are having a bad time. Show kindness to everybody, and if you see someone sitting alone in high school, like with no one to talk to, go up and talk to them. Like in college or anything, just go up and talk to them and have a good time with them. Don't just sit back and ignore them because no one else is talking to them. Because you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. Like, you don't know what's going on in that person's life. Be as positive as you can be in this life. Oh god. Someone welcome, if you're... We're being motivational. Look at that scoreboard. Isn't it beautiful? Too much Ezio Auditore da Frienze. I'm actually so pumped, and I hope it's not a rumor that... And I got that, like, if you see someone sitting alone and you think they barely have any friends, go up and talk to them and try to be their friend. I got that shit. I have another Arthur meme just for the BF1 scoreboard. I have the... Nice, man. Welcome to viewers, feel free to say hi. High score, speed score. I should have read that. Best assault. Hey. I don't think that's a good thing. The best of everything besides trigger happy and kills per deaths. Nah, it probably isn't a good thing. In all honesty, I don't think being like, it isn't bad. This is probably like one of the most fun times I've had on a stream, just being positive and hanging out with positive people. To me, it just goes to show that, again, we're getting on the topic of positivity, even though we've talked about it a crap ton. It just goes to show how fast other people can impact you. I have the Arthur. Nice, man. I actually don't know what the Arthur meme is. I know what the McChicken is. Did he order a McChicken?
The enemy has defused objective apples.
Yeah, because once again, it's like one of those moments, like, anything can ruin your appetite. Unless you're me, then you just don't care. Like, you bought the food, you're gonna eat it. Like, if I spent money on something, I'm gonna get my money's worth. There's no point in just sitting around and doing, just tossing it in the garbage. What? Have you seen the McDonald's food? I don't know, man. They're yeah. For all you know, that McChicken could be laced with STDs. Practice safe sex, kids. Love sex Durex, the condom ad I always get on YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, I'm so thankful I'm a Twitch streamer after seeing what YouTube's been doing. YouTube is like, I'm not going to get into that topic because I'm not a YouTuber and I'm not qualified to talk about it. Yeah, I'm not qualified to talk about it. I shouldn't be eligible. Because I'm only a small-time YouTuber and I'm not going to be affected by it. And I'm not saying that to be cocky. I'm saying that because I don't post videos all that often because I prefer live streaming. To me, that's more fun because I get to interact with viewers more and it makes me a hell of a lot happier than having to scroll through and read. I can buy a shotgun, so I'm going to do that right now. It's more fun to me to stream than it is to just go through and have to read comments and respond, which I do like doing that. I don't get much comments anyway, don't get me wrong. This is where Flea goes through all of Tyler's videos and comments. Hi Tyler, hi Tyler, hi Tyler, hi Tyler, hi Tyler, hi Big fun. It's a spicy meme. Yeah, I don't know why he'd have sex with a McChicken anyway.
The enemy has defused objective butter.
He could be. That's the thing. Like, I know there's a sexuality that can, like, you will be attracted to anything. Human, anything, human, inanimate object, anything. Alakba, Alakba. Like, that guy could have been pansexual, but I don't agree with who recorded it. Yeah. Because someone retweeted someone from Pornhub's reaction to it, and they're like, please, God, don't put any McChicken posts. And I remember I laughed at that. Like, I think I was with Mark at the time. Which I will admit, like, don't get me wrong, Mark isn't all that great, because Mark has had, like, a streak where he's just been annoyed or just upset, and it was a long-lasting streak that I am guilty of what I talked about earlier about getting discouraged on trying to help someone and just up and leaving. But then I realized I was wrong and I went back to that person because you never know what's happening in other people's lives. Like I've said before, I learned that from my dad and my mom and my brother and my sisters. And my brother had a post. Again, I'm getting into the serious topic of depression, which is also could be a controversial topic depending on how you're looking at it. I guess anything's a controversial topic. Triggered. I forgot what I was going to say now, but my brother had a post saying depression isn't all just and this is actually a warning for anyone that's actually gone through depression or faced it. First off, you're an absolute champ if you have. Props to you, because I know that stuff is tough. And for anyone to say that they've never been depressed is a lie, even if you never experienced it as harshly as some people do. Because everyone has their own experiences and their own battles. And once again, I apologize for going into this topic again. But it's just something that should be brought light to. It shouldn't be just swept under the carpet because it is a real thing. But I'll get into the topic now. My brother shared something on Facebook that said, I can't remember what it exactly said, but I remember this line: depression isn't always just insert the part I forgot. It is also smiles. It's also full of smiles and fake laughs, which is absolutely true. Because there are some people with depression that are able to hide it. And I'm sure, once again, Flea can agree with me on that. And I'm sure you can agree with me on that, Super. Yeah, and depression does lead to other stuff, like you can read. Yeah. Once again, I'm not qualified to talk about this. I'm just voicing my own opinion of what I think happens. And it's a real-world topic, and everyone will have opinions. Don't be disgruntled and share your opinion. Battlefront looks odd. It does look... Battlefront does look odd, Pain. What's the update, by the way? Oh, the update. The update was just about why I've been taking time off for streaming, which I'll go through the update again now for anyone that's new here and is curious. This video will be uploaded to YouTube, by the way. Hopefully it doesn't get taken down. I'll adult it, like I'll age restrict it so no young kids see it, but I only have 11 subscribers at this point, so, but even still. We've made no progress, by the way. The update is... The reason I haven't been streaming it... What, Flea? Flea? You were saying something? Oh, okay. Yeah, the update was just why I've been taking time off streaming, and for the future, because I start school Wednesday. The reason I've been taking time off streaming, I almost said school. The reason I've been taking time off streaming is just I'm done with school. I'm becoming a full-time streamer. Like that'll ever happen, my mom would have my head. But no, hang on, let me take a drink real quick. The reason I've been taking time off streaming is because as the past couple days, I've been up till 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 a.m. And it's 3 a.m. now, so I'm not helping that, but I'm going to try and be up and energetic all day today, which is why I'm streaming. And I'm going to try and get to sleep early tomorrow. Well, today, I guess it would be. Yeah. But the main reason I was taking time off streaming, and I'll get to the point right now because I'm sure you guys are getting annoyed, is because I thought the fact that I was streaming and stressing about maintaining a schedule, which there's literally no need to stress. It's a schedule that I've worked for, that I've come up with my friend, and it's a schedule I like because it's probably one of the most consistent I've had. Which is why I like it, because I didn't work on it on my own, and I will strive to keep it, unlike now.
We have armed objective apples.
Don't tell anyone. But yeah, so I told my mom, and I posted up on Twitter that I'd be taking time off streaming to try and fix my sleep schedule, but then I realized, like, the third night in, it was not the stream. The streaming is not what's keeping me up.
We have taken out objective butter.
It's my own brain, because 9 times out of 10, and this happens every year, I'm stressing about school. Like, stressing of what I'm gonna do, like, what time are my classes, for no reason. I'm in basic, which means I won't have as hectic as a year as anyone in, say, academic or advanced. My school year is literally mapped out to
the
where
new objectives.
I shouldn't stress. But everyone stresses, it's normal. But yeah, that's the reason I haven't been streaming. And as for the future of my streams, I have gone out of my way, as I mentioned earlier with a friend, to make sure it is a schedule that works for the streams. Like 4:30 EST, well 3 EST, and 2 PST, 12 PST I want to say. I don't know, I'd have to look on Twitter. It's pinned to my Twitter page, by the way, if anyone's curious. It is a schedule that I went out of my way with a friend, so I can't take all the credit. All the credit goes to Katie. Oh no, the streaming doesn't stress me out. Like, there was a reason I stopped streaming beforehand, and why I was kept trying to get out of the schedule. It was because I was hanging around with so many negative people in my life. And when I say so many negative people, I mean like negative. Like, I was just down, I didn't want anything to do, I didn't want to game, I didn't want to do anything. But now, like, I found a positive group of friends that I can hang out with and all that, and it lifted my spirits. Which, streaming did stress me out when I was in a negative rut, but now I'm doing great. I'm so happy to be back and look forward to more streams from me. And pain, that's completely understandable, by the way. Whenever anyone watches a YouTuber, they want to see quality over. Some people want to see more quantity, but for me, I look for quality. I want to see the YouTubers have fun in what they're doing. That's why I like your guys' YouTube channel so much. Feel free to shout at your YouTube channel, by the way. But when I first found your guys' YouTube channel, like, you guys had the most fun with your series. Like, you joked around, had fun, but when it came down to it, you took the game seriously and tried to figure stuff out, which is what I like. You weren't just... and you still found a way to keep those laughs, so you had the perfect balance between it. And you still do when you do upload, which is, I find amazing, and I want to thank you for all of the smiles and laughs you've brought to me over the years. Well, I say over the years, but over from the time I met you, which was a couple of years ago, actually. So I want to thank you, Gio, Caleb, Cobra, everyone, for bringing smiles to my face and laughs. Because it's awesome. I can't see you, but you're dead. Alright.
We have armed objective butter.
Yeah, nothing should stress you out, which is why, like, I'm thankful you guys are taking time to yourself, because if it's stressing you out...
We have taken out objective apples.
If it's stressing you out, you shouldn't do it. Like, you should take a break and then go back at it when you feel ready to.
We have taken out objective butter. Wait for the enemy artillery barrage to stop firing. Return to the combat area.
I'm dying, I'm dying, I'm dying, I'm dying, I'm dying, I'm dying, I'm dying. Now, whether there are some people that don't agree with our outlook on how things work, Payne, we'll always get that. Like, even as a streamer or a YouTuber, like, you always get people that don't agree and think you, like, hey, this person's doing this, they've done it for so long, why are they taking a break? They don't, and they'll start to think you don't care about your subs or anything. But in reality, you're caring the most you can for them, because
we have armed objective apples.
You're taking the time to make yourself better. To not focus on stressing, to get done what you need to get done. Which, once again, is amazing. Like, take time for you. Don't worry about anyone else. That's my outlook on the world, if you need it. I needed it for a while, which is why I'm so thankful that I have as close as friends as I do to actually help me. No, like, you can tell in those Let's Plays, or even some of the Shadow Plays are more real, like, and genuine, because... Yeah, Whistleblower got an episode back.
The enemy has defused.
And even still, like, you can tell when, like, a YouTuber's not all that into it.
We have armed objective.
Oh, that's a big gun! Back on topic. You can tell when a YouTuber's not all that into what they're doing, because something's going on. Yeah, that's the beauty of Shadow Play. It allows you to capture the moments you want to capture, and even still with the Shadow Plays. And I'll be completely 100% honest with you, I've had, like, I laughed way more at the Shadow Plays than I did at the Whistleblower episode. Because that's genuine, like, you know because that's just you guys trying to capture some gameplay and share it. That's no fair, I'm a sniper. When it comes down to it, like, no one can blame you for what you're doing because you're taking the time to make it better. And no one should blame you for what you're doing because, once again, you're taking the time to make yourselves better. And when you guys are, like, not stressed, and I'm not saying not stressed in a bad way, because some stress is good. Some stress will always be good. It helps motivate you. It helps keep you steady. Yeah, like, and it also depends on the game. Yeah, I agree with that. It does depend on the game as well. Like, at some point, hopefully, on my channel, I can do Let's Plays. Like, I've recently started because with PS4, thankfully, since I don't have enough money for an Elgato or anything, I can easily just double-click the share button and edit a video and all that. Which I have been trying to do. Like, I've tried to be getting better at editing, which is why I posted one video in the Discord chat. I won't say ours because it's yours and everyone else's. So, yeah. Because I want people to say, hey, this is good, or hey.
We have armed objective apples.
Dead Rising 4 does seem really interesting. I'd actually love to see you guys do some gameplay of it. Don't have, I'm not in the south. Come on, blow! Thanks, man. It means a lot. I just popped my leg. I love how I got one good game this entire night, Flea. Also, you're being quiet. Is everything okay, bud? Or are you just letting me ramble? Do you have your voice shared? Do you have your voice shared so the stream can hear you? And yeah, pain, like, that's also, as I was saying, that's also a big thing. You can tell when a streamer or YouTuber is not into their game they're playing. Like, I'm sure, like, I've lost a decent amount of viewers because I was not into the game I was playing. Like, people could tell I was just playing it for other people. I wasn't playing it for myself. I didn't care what I did or how I did it. And when I started playing Far Cry Primal, not 4, it's the one Far Cry game that doesn't have a number. Of course I'd get it mixed up. Don't hate me. Sorry, I had to burp. But yeah, when it came to Far Cry Primal, I got like 500. Like, that boosted me up to 555 followers, I believe. Sorry, I have to burp again. Because I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like, that's the first game I platinumed. Yes, it's going for 4 a.m., so I'm in a burping fit. We could stream OW at some point, but I don't know if I could make it interesting enough. Honestly, if it's a game you like, if it's a game all you guys like, that's the most entertaining you could make it. I think we're in this game a little early, Flea. No, we're by ourselves. Anyway, as I was saying, if it's just you guys, hang on, Flea. God, give me a second. Give me a second, okay? Cool it. Barrel. Anyway. Finish your sentence. I cut you off. Just go. You like kind of. And that's the thing. Like, even still, it's still you guys. And at the end of the day, viewers should like you for the people you are, not for the people. How am I trying to word this? Let me take some time to think. At the end of the day, your subscribers and followers should like you for who you are, no matter how you play a game. Like, I know if I streamed Rainbow Six Siege, like if me and Flea did ever stream that, like me and him, this is the guy I play ranked with, by the way, we would be tryhard. And when you go tryhard, introduce chat, Flea chat. Me and him, we do go try hard in it, and we have a group of friends. Like, we literally talk. Like, all right, are we gonna try to get up to gold today? Like, we have plans. I've been taking a break because as of late, haven't felt any emotional attachment to the game, and you need to be into something. Like, you need to invest yourself into something, no matter what you're getting into, relationship, job, anything. You need to invest yourself mentally to it, not just emotionally, mentally. I don't know where I've gone with this from just being a tryhard. This is the power of late night streams, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, anyway, to the point, subscribers and followers should like you for you, whether you go try hard in a game or whether you just like to mess around. We all have games we like to go try hard in, and in the end of the day, there will always be people who like it. There's a certain group for everything. You guys, the way you guys could do it, and this is just to suggest like my own thoughts. Like, you could stream Overwatch, and that could be your try hard series, like your try hard Overwatch thing, and YouTube could just be a place where you just upload what you mess around in and just have a good time in. A place just to hang out and have fun, and yeah. I'll shut up now. Allah Akbar. Yeah, because Twitch is where most people go to see what someone is really like, but some people still take it to the point where they feel like they should hide themselves. Which I can admit I was guilty of for a while. I did hide behind a mask of who I actually was. And then, after a while, I started being myself because I started talking to good friends of mine. Oh yeah. You stole the raspberry jam, didn't you? Pacify, burning the trees. I can't see Jack. Yeah, I'm guilty of a lot of stuff you hear me talking about. But as time goes on, you realize, like, why are you hiding yourself? Just be yourself. That's who people come here to see, and whether or not some people will like yourself or not, at the end of the day, it matters what you think of yourself. And thanks, man. I'm glad you think it's a good idea. A decent, not a bad idea. And who would have thought, Flea? I can have some good ideas at times. Woohoo! Mom, get the camera! I just did the cringiest smile I've ever done in my life. This stream has been all over the place tonight, and I just want to thank all you guys for coming out. We're not ending. We're gonna leave this lobby since no one is joining. How did you just... I saw you fall. I like how you can now mount walls like this. Like, it's more realistic. Maybe not these specific walls, because I feel like if you tried to climb these, it'd just fall down on top of you. But they're trying. By the way, I'm probably going to get this game instead of Titanfall 2. Because even though I did like the Titanfall 2 beta, alpha, it wasn't even a beta, it was a pre-alpha. I like this type of game more. Like, I love past games. That's why I was such a big fan of Assassin's Creed. Anyway, yeah. Super, are you still here, bud? You got anything you want us to talk about? Because we're kind of just rambling at this point. Stand still. Stay still, you bugger. It's not staying still, just running into barbed wire. I said stay still. Why am I on fire from walking in barbed wire? Really? What gave you the idea that we're winning? Woohoo! Victory! Alright, now we're gonna dip and go to an open lobby instead of just screwing around. I hope you guys are liking this stream, by the way, because this is probably the most real I've ever been on a stream, like the most open I've been about anything. Alright. Now, I'm not staying in this lobby battlefield. Go frig yourself. We're gonna go play some Conquest, because why not? We've played a decent amount of games with Rush, mate. Ash. Hey, Flea. Did you dip from the game yet? Alright, I'm gonna dip as well. So it turns out there was a game being played that entire time. We just weren't part of it. We were in limbo. See, I'm thankful I benefit in a way like that, to the point where I am able to rant, but I'm also able to play. Like, I can multitask that way, but I cannot multitask any other way. Just ask anyone. Some people will see me rant to the point where I just lose track of the game and I still do good. That's a lie. I suck at games. But anyway, back onto the topic of positivity. Hang on a second. Okay. Anyway. I'll leave it at this note because I don't know what else I can extend on or talk about without you guys giving some suggestions of stuff you'd like to hear my opinion on. But the most I'd say I'm decently qualified to say is go out of your way to make people happy. For me it got to the point where I felt like I was guilty of saying, like, I said I was guilty of it, of getting discouraged, because it felt to the point where I was giving so much of myself and my time to make others happy that I wasn't getting anything out of it. Which everyone knows that's not the way to think. Like, never think like that, because then that's just, it's stupid, because you're not benefiting yourself and you're not benefiting anybody else. So always strive to make people happy. And I'll leave it off at that.
We have taken objective butter.
I will say this. Using a Flammenwerfer back then had to have been terrifying. Using a flamethrower now doesn't seem like a cakewalk, but having 2 gas tanks on your back in the middle of a war zone doesn't sound too fun. I don't like that.
We have taken objective butter.
Shut up, you're harming my... Like, you know, thinking about it now, there are multiple reasons why I picked up streaming. One was to help myself stop being so shy, because like if I go out in public, I will not talk. But with this, it's helping, as cheesy as it is to say, it's helping me find my voice, it's helping me out. And it's a hell of a lot of fun, and a couple days ago, I would have said it was a hell of a lot of fun because you get the, like, after so many times of doing something, you get discouraged, which is why I've been taking so many breaks as of late. But I'm back now, hopefully for a long time without taking breaks. Fingers crossed, everyone.
Halfway there, the enemy has the upper hand.
But if it gets, like, no one should get stressed with what they do. I don't do this for a living. I don't ever plan on doing it for a living. God knows what the world has in store for me. And there's no point in facing it in a negative way. Change is good. Change will always be good no matter what. Even if there are people that are too scared to accept it. Change happens whether we're ready or not. That's one way you gotta view it. You couldn't have said behind me like 26 minutes ago. The sound of that thing is absolutely terrifying in itself. Anyway, I've ran out of things to talk about, honestly. Yes.
We have lost objective butter.
A $4,000 why? I think she's a little bit off her head. Like, you can get amazing dogs for cheaper. I think if she really wants that dog, she should make sure and search she can't find the same one for a lower price. If not, try to haggle the person down.
We have taken objective Edward. We have taken
No,
objective
$4,000 is way too much to pay for a pet.
We have lost objective Charlie.
Yeah, that's the thing. We live in a monetized world. Everyone's striving to find how they can make the most the quickest. You cannot make money quick. Well, you can, but at the same time, it can be taken away just as quick as you get it. That's one thing everybody needs to learn. You can make money fast, but you can also lose it so fast. And that's why I won't always agree with... What? See, I'm fortunate enough to where my school offers a student program, which if nobody knows what that is, after every school year, the school offers students a chance to make their own money. It's a student program, which means it's a work, it's a job. It's not just some title saying, "Hey, kids get paid for free." Because it isn't that. Like, it's teaching kids something most schools don't teach them anymore. Like, some schools do not teach kids the fact that what you learn in high school, some of it's just, I'll be straight up and say it, some of it's just bull. And you shouldn't be forced to learn some of this stuff. You're forced to. It's stupid. But it's life. Life is filled with some useless stuff. But in the end, everything comes in handy. That's why I will not say it's full bull. Everything comes in handy that you learn in school, just depending on what career choice you're trying to find. Like math for me will come in handy. Potentially French will come in handy. What else? English, like if I'm trying to, like, yeah, English, writing. French will definitely come in handy for me because where I live, like, Spanish will come in handy for Americans if they ever want to go into a Spanish business. French for me will come in handy if I ever want to go into a French business. Like if I ever go to Ubisoft Montreal or Ubisoft Toronto, it will be a useful skill to know. Everything in life serves you a purpose. But you should not be forced to learn. You should have the freedom to choose. Yeah, that's all I'll say on that topic. That's probably all I'll say for tonight, because it is currently 4 a.m. and I'm probably gonna get to sleep now. Probably, maybe, I don't know. If not, I'll just watch YouTube. I'll try and get to sleep. We'll see how it goes. Either way, thank you everyone for coming out. If you know any friends that you think this stream would help or not, this will be, I will literally after I end, I will be directly uploading it to my YouTube, which is Best Man and just Sam Fisher choking a guy out and holding a gun. That's it. So yeah. If you know anyone that you think would like this video, feel free to share it and anything like that. That's all I have to say for tonight, everybody. I'll count this as my stream for today, if that's okay with everyone. I'll be back tomorrow with another stream. Today is Sunday, right? Yeah, I'll be back Monday with a stream. And yeah, I hope everyone has a fantastic day, night, whatever it is for anyone. I'm off. Peace.